And good afternoon, and welcome to Jackson Christian School. It's a great day for a soccer game here. The weather has cleared. We've got a big non-conference battle going on today between our Jackson Christian School men's soccer team, coached by Darren Goldie, and the Milan Bulldogs of Julian Beard. The play-by-play announcer today will be the one and only soccer specialist, Will Cisco, and I'll be assisting him. Will, looking forward to a big battle. Now, we're a little busted up because that was a physical soccer game that we had with Lexington. We've got some people hurt that will play. We've got some that are hurt. And you know one of them quite well that won't be playing today.
So, yeah, the first one that will be playing tonight, Trip Hearn, had a little foot injury. He wore a brace for a while, but he's going to be back tonight playing full throttle. Should be fine. Wasn't much of just more of a precaution than anything, but he'll be playing tonight in the defense for the Eagles. And then my brother, Zachary Cisco, he had some issues with his growth plate, so he will be not participating anymore for the remainder of the season. But he's still out here tonight cheering him on the bench, but he will not be dressing out for this one.
And we will be honoring seniors at halftime, and we'll be carrying those festivities, and they'll be brought to you, and we'll use the outside cameras, microphones to bring you that. And I believe Coach Jason Shelton, or athletic director Jason Shelton, will be officiating over that. And he did a good job doing color for you the other night when you were doing play-by-play, and we're trying to cover. And we want to ease the ladies soccer fans' feelings. We will be doing some ladies soccer next fall when they get their program going in the fall. But tell you what we're going to do before we play is 11 minutes and 52 seconds before we kick off. Let's take a 2-minute timeout on the Jackson Christian Sports Network.
Welcome to Southern Capitol Field, and go Eagles!
And we're back here at Jackson Christian School. Again, Will Cisco will be doing the play-by-play tonight. Joe Holloway will be doing the color. And, of course, lots of activity. Senior night tonight. And kind of a sad moment. You went through this in football, Will. What's the emotions of playing on senior night?
Senior night's a big night, mostly because of the just it's your last game, and there's not a lot to do. I actually did both of my senior nights on the beginning of the year because it was
right.
COVID.
COVID changed that.
They didn't know how long we were going to be playing for. But I remember every time it was the last game on the home turf, it was always a little bit sad and nostalgic to last time you've played somewhere to leave it all behind for one last game. But it should be a fun time, and it's always nice to be recognized.
And this is kind of a marker in your life. You know, your senior graduation's coming up, which Worthy Road Studios will stream it for the school on the Jackson Christian Network, and then they'll archive it. You can always go back and see these games over and over again. Even 10 years from now, you can see them on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. Obviously, you can always watch these games on Jackson Christian's Facebook page live, and the Sports Boosters bring them live to you too. Who are our seniors tonight? And we'll, of course, at halftime, we'll tell you, and we're going to hold all the good stuff that we know about them till halftime, and same thing will happen.
Yeah, so our seniors this year, we have Trip Hearn, the captain in the defense. We have Hudson Rudd, who plays a little bit of midfield and defense. We've got Garrett Blankenship, who also plays some midfield and defense. And then finally we have the goalkeeper, Cameron Mainers, are our 4 seniors this year. So a good group of guys They've done a great job over the last 4 years of making the soccer team better. And it looks like they have a pretty bright future, young team. Only graduating 4 is kind of a big thing.
And this is bringing back a very young team. I see a ton of sophomores on this team. Now, we've got some juniors, and they'll be back for another year. But for the 4 seniors, most of them are multi-sport people. They make good grades in school. And trust me, folks, you get a great academic education here at Jackson Christian School. My man next to me, Will, is taking college placement statistics. He's going to have college credit in it. They don't take easy subjects here. You come to school to be an academician first, but we have pretty good athletics too.
Yeah, they do a great job in the classroom. I have 27 credited hours for college, so I'm basically already almost done with my freshman year. But it's a good place. It's hard to do both. Almost everyone here plays at least 2 sports, so it's a lot to balance, but it gets you ready for life, I would say.
It really does, and I understand that Andrew Pittman's grandmother will be watching. She may not be tuned in this early yet, but she will be watching the game. We welcome her, and if they got Mo Grimes' computer set up, Mo, who lives in Mount Pleasant, has turned into a big Jackson Christian fan in all sports, and Mo's an old sports writer, and I always mention him. Unfortunately, he broke his leg, and he's still in the rehab facility. He's out of the hospital, and they're trying to get him ready. Sometimes he has trouble getting his computer set up because the nurses get busy and things like that. And once he gets that computer set up, though, Mo loves Jackson Christian sports. I think he's watched probably 90% of the games that we have done, Will. And that's a good outing there. And if you know how to text Will or I, let us know that you are watching these games. And, of course, a lot of people watch them on YouTube, and we don't count the numbers from there. And the Facebook page, Light It Up, of Jackson Christians. But we're going to take another timeout, and when we get to that timeout, right now there's 6 minutes, 26 seconds, and we'll be back with Jackson Christian Sports Network and great soccer matches today.
It can be overwhelming to figure out what's best for your child, especially during middle and high school years. When it comes to education, you want a school that invests in your child, providing a place to belong, be challenged academically, and become well-rounded. A place where knowledgeable teachers, coaches, and administrators take the time to understand your child's unique gifts and to nurture them, providing them with both guidance and opportunities. A place where classmates build one another up, and your child can excel in classroom, on stage, on the field, and in life. A place that provides community for your entire family as your child discovers passion and purpose on the journey to graduation and a meaningful life. If you're looking for a Christ-centered, accredited education, a place where your student and your family will belong, you'll find it at Jackson Christian. Learn more about the Jackson Christian family by visiting campus, where your child can experience a typical school day and meet other students. Call 731-300-4578 or email admissions@jcseagles.org to schedule your visit. Jackson Christian. Learn to lead, grow, and serve like Christ.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
And we're back here for an exciting men's soccer game at Jackson Christian School between them and the Milan Bulldogs. And, of course, we're coming in, unfortunately, off a one-game losing streak, I believe. We lost our last one. And the other unfortunate part is Milan's on a roll right now. They won their last three games and actually took the Gibson County Championship. They come in with a pretty healthy team, and we've got a few, like we talked about earlier, a few injuries. But, Will, this soccer team of ours, when we're on now, we can play.
Yeah, we can. That was we dropped a tough one to ECS last game, I believe, and that's one of the better soccer teams in West Tennessee is ECS,
and they're picked as one of the favorites to go to the state
yeah,
tournament.
one of the favorites to go to state. They're a heck of a soccer team every single year, so that was a tough one there. But I think even though they're on a winning streak, this should be an interesting game. We've got some of our guys back. We've been playing better and better every game. So at the end of the season like this, I feel like this is where we play our best soccer. So. And
Cameron Maynard's a very good goalie. A couple of people, a guy that can use either foot and does our left goal kick is Sutton Fowler, and people want to watch him.
Yeah, Sutton's done a great job on this team. Him and Trip Hearn, the team captains for this team, and they've both done a great job leading this team and getting it all together. But Sutton's definitely one to watch in the midfield. He plays it forward very well, and he does a lot of scoring for the Eagles. And like you said, all the corner kicks, he can do it right side, left side, doesn't matter which foot. He can get it right in the middle, right where he wants to put it. So very, very strong on both feet.
Well, the last game we did, he put a couple of the corner kicks right on spot, and we headed, I know, 2 of them in from there. And it's going to take that kind of effort tonight. And looks like we are just about ready to have soccer and for the kickoff. And with the officials out at midfield, we're going to turn it over to the one and only Will Cisco for your play-by-play. And Will, looks like Milan's going to be attired in white. We are dapperly attired. I love blue and gold.
Yeah, blue and gold. These new jerseys are very, very nice. First year we've had them, and I love them. They look amazing. Done a great job getting those in.
And if you don't recognize where we're playing, it's the football field. And it's a good place to play because we have a nice soccer field down the hill, but it's wet today, and AstroTurf's a good thing to be on.
It is. It's very nice. So we're gonna have our kickoff to kick this one off today. Our referees are in yellow, so you can't miss them on the field. But we're gonna wait to start this one. Jude Taylor will be the one kicking it off to start it. 40-minute halves, like always. 2 40-minute halves. We'll have around a 10-minute halftime, with senior night being at halftime for that. So the whistle blows, and we'll kick this one off. And the Eagles will start off with it, and Sutton Fowler will make an interesting move, kicking it all the way upfield to the front. Little scuffle for the ball, but JCS is going to retain possession. And it goes right out of bounds off the Bulldogs. Quick play in, try to find Jude Taylor on the throw-in, but nothing's going to come of that.
Interesting attack by Milan to kick it out on both of those.
Yeah, they're going to play very defensive, especially after the kick like this, trying to make sure no quick scores and everyone's back in position. So big throw into Trip Hearn right there. He's going to get barely headed away by the Bulldogs defense. Did a great job on the defense right there. On the outside, Sutton Fowler swings it in all the way across the field to Jude. Jude's going to play forward to Keaton Allen. Keaton Allen with the shot, and it's going to get him offsides, I believe. I can't see from here.
I think we were too. Ball rolls down, we'll get one from behind. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe actually the outside of the football out of bounds is the out of bounds line. We will actually get to play in the football out of bounds line.
Yes, so the on the sides it's that gray line.
Yeah. On
the sides, but on the end zone, the back of the end zone, the normal back of the end zone is the out of bounds for soccer. It's the same as football. So we're going to have a goal kick from the Bulldogs. Going to be kicked forward to number 11, Hayden Wheeler. That's going to play it around to the outside. Wheeler's going to make another stop. Jimmy Ramirez takes a good kick forward, and he's going to be knocked over.
Yeah, and Ramirez, one of their better players, scored a couple of goals in that tournament last week for them. They had a 2-goal effort one day from Matthew Richardson.
Yeah, 3 goal days are special days for a soccer player. Those don't come very often. So Milan's gonna take the kick right there, play it forward. On the ball right there, gonna be number 4, Addison Caldwell. Played off, swung into the inside, and it's gonna be kicked away by Trip Hearn. Great clearance right there. Gonna be immediately fielded by Jude Taylor in the open field. He's going to slow play this, try to find a way around the defense, and that one's going to be kicked out of bounds. So Keaton Allen on the throw in. Going to be cleared right there by Ankit Patel. He's done a great job on defense today so far, keeping the ball away from the Eagles. Sutton Fowler in defense, going to kick that one out of bounds. Great clearance by Sutton to stop the Bulldogs' attack. So the throw in here by Hayden Wheeler. He's going to try to get this attack going for the Bulldogs.
A lot of people don't realize how important a throw-in man is.
Yeah, got to find a good spot to throw it in at all times. So Trip Hearn defending. Going to kick it away to Jay Nervin. Jay Nervin's going to fight for the ball. It's going to get it to Jack Johnson, who's going to kick it forward. And that one's going to be kicked away by Patel. Keaton Allen on the outside after the two clearances. He's going to play forward. Garrett Blankenship and Jude Taylor just getting away from them. And that's going to be cleared away by the Bulldogs. That'll be Jordan Mills using his speed to clear that one away.
Pretty good-sized young man on defense down there for them.
Yeah, he seems very fast. I saw a speed right there a little bit, and Jordan Mills is very, very fast from the looks of it.
Yeah, he caught up with us. I thought we had something going.
So I believe we're going to have a corner or a throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in from the very corner of the field. That's going to be hit away by Ramirez.
Looks like we're going to get another corner kick.
Should.
Here comes Sutton Fowler. He had to go down the hill and get the ball. We are calling from the football booth, and sometimes with the wider field, we can see the football field, but they're playing just outside of the football field.
That one going to be played right into the middle, and a great header. Great header there by Hudson Rudd, and it's just going to barely be off. But that was a great attack right there and a great shot for the Eagles.
I thought we had something going then. A little excitement. And again, we'll say hello to all our listeners, and you can get this game, or somebody doesn't know it's on, call them and tell them it's on the Jackson Christian School Facebook and also the Boosters Facebook page. And tonight it'll be archived and put up on YouTube. Multiple cameras being used here by Worthy Road Studios that brings you the best in high school broadcasting.
So the Bulldogs on the goal kick. That one is going to be headed by number 4, Addison Caldwell. Caldwell with the ball again. Jack Johnson with a good ball, getting the ball away from the Bulldogs a little bit right there. Still going to be in their possession, however. And that's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Eagles.
Thought Logan Hooper did a good job of getting in the middle of that one for us.
Javante Robertson on the throw-in. They're going to pass it back to the defense and try to find a little hole in the Eagles' defense. That's going to be Ramirez with the ball. Going to take a big chop at it, and it's going to go right over the top of the goal.
And I'm going to be honest with you, other than what we did the other day, we've already seen more attempts at goal than the other team got the other day in the first half.
Yeah.
We did a good job against Tipton Rosemont.
We did. We played a great defensive game, and they're not as bad as the team as everyone says they are. They're very young, and they got some work to do. Sutton Fowler with the ball, going to clear that one away. Back and forth clearances from both teams. Great head right there by Logan Hooper. Tripp's going to play it outside. He's going to give pressure, and they're going to kick it right out of bounds. It's going to be a quick throw in, though, however, from Keaton Allen. He's going to try to find someone to get a quick attack going. Allen with the throw in, going to be headed away, but he's still going to retain possession of the ball. Going to play the middle, see if he can find a little opening to pass it through. Does pass it outside to Jude Taylor, but it's going to be kicked away.
Mistimed the head jump by 17.
And that's going to be cleared by Patel. We are still going to have the ball, however, in possession. Now a little scuffle for it. And we're going to have a whistle.
Yeah, I think Jonah used the right arm to a little advantage then.
Yeah, he gave him a little bit of a shove to try to get the possession, but he's going to get called for it. No yellow or anything, no booking. It's just going to be Milan ball on the kick. So Patel kicks it forward. Going to go to Johnson. Little heading battle for the ball. Going to be in the possession of Ramirez, who kicks it back to the defense and now back forward. Jaden Irvin doing some job defending the ball. Going to get around, and a shot right there from Ramirez, but it's going to be taken away by Sutton Fallard and kicked away. And Jaden is going to clear it forward to Trip Hearn. Trip Hearn's going to have some open field, going to be able to do something with it. Plays it forward. Great pass to Jude Taylor, but the goalie's going to get to it first. That was a great pass by Trip to Jude Taylor from midfield, and it just barely missed it.
I've seen goalies come out, but their goalie was very aggressive.
Yeah,
then.
that was a smart decision by him, because if he would have stayed back like most do, that would have been a bad one-on-one situation for him, one-on-one with Jude. But great attack there by the Eagles, almost getting an on-goal chance. And the ball is going to go out of bounds, and that should be Eagles ball.
Of course, soccer, as Will has told you, a continuous action game, and we're ready to throw in again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it never stops. A lot like basketball, but without the timeouts, really. It's not a lot of stoppage. So that one's going to be kicked away by Ramirez. But Hudson Red's going to do a great job taking possession of it. Going to use some speed to try to get it, but that's going to be kicked away by Jordan Mills, who's done a great job defending so far today. Jordan Mills and Patel, the two center backs for the Bulldogs, who have both done a great job defending. This one is going to be a throw-in from the corner. Going to have Jonah White on the throw-in. Almost going to get it a header off from Tripp, and it's just going to be barely kicked away from the Eagles. Tripp Hearn still with possession. Tries to get it around Patel, but Patel's going to take it away and kick it forward. Going to go back to Wheeler. Now Ramirez. Ramirez plays it forward. And that's going to be taken away by Jonah White. Jonah White with great defense right there. Jonah White and Wheeler going back-to-back defending an offense. And Ramirez is going to kick it forward, and that one should go out of bounds, and it will.
Spirited action by both teams. Still no score at the 29-40 mark.
Both teams with really only one good shot each, not on goal, but they were both one good shot. So
Well, I really thought our hitter down here had a chance.
Yeah, I thought I had a chance too. Hudson had that great shot there, and they had one decent shot as well. So very back and forth game, 50-50. That's going to be headed forward right there. Jaden Irvin going to get possession of the ball. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez going to take a shot, and it's going to go off the post. Very, very close shot there. Great shot from Ramirez, and Hudson is going to do the right thing and kick it out of bounds and let the defense get back. That was a heck of a shot.
Yeah, Ramirez thought it was in. I saw the hand go up, and it must have just nicked that pole.
That's his second shot of the game, and that one was a lot closer than the first one. It was a great shot by him. So we're going to have a corner kick here for the Bulldogs. They're going to run in. It's going to be right in the middle of everything, and the header there by Mills, I believe. Yes, Mills. Jordan Mills with the header, and it's going to go out of bounds and be a goal kick for the Eagles.
And if you get a chance, check your small roster and see if there's a 17 on it, because it's not on the big roster.
I don't have a 17 on this one either.
I bet he's having to wear a different jersey today.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier. Don't know the name of number 17, but
we'll see if
he's done a great job.
Yeah, he has
so
played
far.
hard today. He's been back on defense several times.
All four of their defenders seem to be very strong and quick, so that's going to be interesting to see what we do against that. So that's going to be play forward, and they're going to let Cameron Maynard scoop it up. Javante Robertson did a little challenging there to Cameron, but he was a little too late on it. That's going to be a high kick out to the middle of the field. And they're going to blow the whistle, and they're going to give it to Jackson Christian.
An arm foul.
Yeah, I think they're going to give a little bit of shovage on Wheeler there. Didn't really see what happened, but Sutton Fallard's going to assess the free kick.
Got a good, strong leg. Actually, either foot's good and strong.
Mm-hmm. He's going to try to curl this one in right on the run. That's going to go out of bounds. Big far kick, but just not in the right spot he wanted it. That's going to go out of bounds and be the Bulldogs' ball. So that one going to play forward to Wheeler. Wheeler and Jonah White playing against each other. That one's going to be swung in, trying to find Garrett Blankenship, but it's going to be outside. Mills going to play that forward, but Hudson Rudd's going to get in front of it. Hudson Rudd streaking, try to find the ball. He does get it. He's going to have a shot on goal. And he's going to find Jude Taylor on the cross, and that's a great assist from Hudson. And Jude did a great job tapping that in and being in the right spot. So that's going to be the first goal of the night for the Eagles. 1-0 your score, 26 minutes left in the game. That's a great start.
It is a great start, and that was executed perfectly by our young men. I had it down at the 26:31 mark.
So Jude Taylor, first goal of the night. He's been scoring very consistently for us. Last game we called, I remember him, he scored 2 goals. So.
And here comes a sub in for Milan.
That's going to be number 12, Caleb Shook, the freshman, coming into the game. So off kickoff, Keaton Allen's going to take the ball away from the Bulldogs. He's going to try to play Jude again forward, but it's going to be away from him.
The Milan goalie feels it, takes his time.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a big punt there from the Milan keeper. Jack Johnson going to take it, and it's going to be kicked forward. Sutton Fowler in the defense today. Plays it out to the left to Jaden Irvin. Jaden Irvin's going to find Jack Johnson, who's then going to find Garrett Blankenship in the attack, and it's going to get kicked away. Ramirez is immediately going to go on attack here. Does a nice little move, plays it off to the side. And Hudson Rudd does a great job fighting him off the ball right there and getting it away from him.
Very physical, but legal, I guess.
And that's going to be a great pass by Tripp. A little bit too far forward. Was looking for Jude Taylor there again. Jude Taylor and Garrett Blankenship at striker for the Eagles today. Good clearance there by Logan Hooper. That's going to be headed away by Mills. Playing forward here, 14 Hardegree. Gets taken away from him by Johnson. Johnson's going to kick it forward. Great ball right there, but that's going to end up in the Bulldogs' hand.
And the ball does roll a little faster on the AstroTurf than it does grass.
Yeah, it does.
It'll get to the goalie in a hurry.
It's a little bit of a change up that you got to figure out how the ball moves. That one's going to go to Tripp Hearn off the goal kick. Ramirez is going to come counter him. That's going to be a great pass there. But like you said, it's just going to be a little bit too far. Rolled a little bit quicker than Tripp wanted.
You can see it pick up speed as it went down there, but with great effort by our team.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Tripp, just a little bit off. So the big punt again from the Milan Bulldogs. That's going to be a handball.
Yeah.
Tried to jump over him, Javante Robertson, trying to get around.
You ever seen anybody jump over? I have in soccer before.
I don't know if I've seen it like recently. I might have seen it on TV.
It has to be a shorter player
Yeah.
than that, though, to be jumped over. Oh, so close.
Yeah, that was a great free kick there. I didn't see who kicked that for us, but got it all the way into Tripp Hearn and just got away from him. Yeah, that was great. Good header two headers by Jaden Irvin. Playing great defense on the side. That Ramirez is going to be outside. As soon as he gets it, he always takes a quick attack. That's going to go out to the freshman, and it's going to go out of bounds.
You got to like Jimmy Ramirez's footwork.
He does.
Very good. Dribbles the ball well, passes well.
Yeah, he does a great job. He always is quick on attack every time he gets the ball, trying to get them forward. Seems to be the leading senior for the Bulldogs. That's going to go out on Ramirez right there.
Seems to be a very intense young man, too. He is focused.
So Jonah White on the throw-in. Going to be a little header off to the side. And that's going to be played to the middle to Luke Hardy. Luke Hardy kicks it across to the freshman Caleb Shook. Ramirez plays Shook forward, but it's going to be too far of a kick, and it's going to be headed away by Sutton Fowler. That's going to be in the middle to Luke Hardy. Hardy's going to take a big shot, and that's going to be scooped up by Cameron Mainers.
Very aggressive young freshman for them.
Yeah. Caleb Shook and Luke Hardy, both freshmen on this Bulldogs team. Very small in size, but they do play very aggressive. That one's going to get taken forward by Hudson. Rudd. Hardy plays to Ramirez. Ramirez is going to be looking forward. Hardy does a great pass outside to Shook. Shook going to lose a little bit of control in it, but still has possession. Plays it to Ramirez. Ramirez on the outside. He's going to look for the cross, but it's going to be taken away, and good clearance there by Keaton Allen. It's going to be played back to the Bulldogs defense. Shook on the outside. Plays it away, and Jonah White is going to clear it forward. Going to play it to Jude Taylor. Going to make a nice little move right there. Going to stay on the outside. And it's going to get away from him just a little bit.
Good.
Great
work
move
by,
right there.
Yeah, Jude was really handling the ball well.
Yeah.
Showed good speed, too.
Yeah, it's going to go out of bounds there. Going to be kicked out of bounds by the Bulldogs defense. Jonah White going to be on the throw in here. Big throw from Jonah. Going to find Trip Hearn. Going to be played by Hudson. He's going to get a shot off, but he's going to just go off the edge of his foot. Great attempt there on the throw in. Found a little something, but it's just going to get away from Hudson Rudd right there. That ball going to be kicked all the way to the edge, and Sutton Fowler is going to do a great job clearing that. Jack Johnson with the ball. Trip Hearn on the attack. He's going to look to find Blankenship here, and that's going to be a big kick. Was going for a deep goal right there, but it's gonna fly high.
That one's got to have a lot of overspin on it to bring that one down.
Yeah.
It's going towards the edge of the tennis courts. We'll have to send somebody down to get that one. They'll have a long trip. They may need a passport to go get that one.
It is going to be a long walk. So goal kick for the Bulldogs. That one's going to go straight out of bounds, and it'll be the Eagles' ball. So Jack Johnson will take this one and throw it in for the Eagles. So big throw in here now from Irvin. Big header by Trip Hearn, and it's going to be headed away by the Bulldogs. So that'll be another throw in.
They've got some big defenders. They can get up and they run fast, but we've still got the one goal.
Yeah, we've been able to keep it on our side a lot more than they have, I've noticed. So the longer we can keep it on our side in an attacking area, the better. So that's going to get away from Irvin. He's going to play it outside to Ramirez. Ramirez is going to be straight on the attack here. He's going to be looking to play it across, and he does. Tries to find Robertson, but it's going to get away. Ramirez somehow still has the ball, and it's going to be kicked away by Hooper. Patel in the defense, getting attacked by our attackers a little bit. And that's going to go out of bounds. Shook tried to make a play on it, but that's going to be Eagles' ball. Big throw in from the Eagles. Ramirez kicks it away. Big punt right there. And Patel is going to head it away and knock it out of bounds. Eagles going to look to play it quick right here. Keaton Allen going to throw it in for the Eagles. Throws it into Jude Taylor, and that's going to be kicked out of bounds, I believe.
Yeah, they had two men kind of squeezing Jude then. Not much room to work.
Not much at all. So we're going to have a whistle. I'm not really sure what
we kind of got
what
blocked out by
happened.
one of the cameras then,
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Can't really
You
see.
got to see it.
They all know what's going on, but I can't really see down here.
Yeah. And we don't have a monitor today down here with us, so I guess we're spoiled by the monitor.
We are spoiled by the monitor. So big throw in there by White. It's going to be headed up by Trip Hearn all the way to the opposite side of the field. And that's going to be kicked away by the defense. It's going to be play forward. Luke Hardy with the ball. Going to play it forward right here. Streaking on the right side of the field. Going to play it inside, and that's going to be taken away by Sutton Fowler. Sutton Fowler's doing a great job defending. That's about his third stop so far that I remember. Ramirez takes a big cross inside. Great stop there by Hooper and clearance by Trip Hearn. So back-to-back attacks by the Bulldogs. Defended well. Now the Eagles will try to go on attack. Mills going to clear it, though. Back to the Bulldog side of the field. Ramirez going to try another attack. Going to be outside to Shook. Shook going to try to play it forward, but great defense by Keaton Allen. Going to streak forward and get the ball away from Shook, who he is going to then clear forward, and that'll be out of bounds. Bulldogs ball.
Yeah, and if you see just a little black speck come up off the field, AstroTurf now is no longer laid like it used to be. It's poured in here. It's more like you're playing on dirt with artificial grass on it.
Yeah, it's more rubbery. Feels nice when you fall on it.
Yes.
But you still can get like turf burn and things of that nature.
You know, in the old days they had concrete so close to it that you didn't feel good after a game.
No, this is a lot better. It's almost like landing on a squishy surface. Still don't feel good, but not as bad as some dirt surfaces. Keaton Allen fighting for the ball against Shook. That's going to be a great forward kick, but they're going to call it out of bounds. So that will be Bulldogs ball.
You know, soccer referees don't get enough credit. These two men have worked hard today.
Yeah, these two have done a great job. Normally you have three. So
we're having a little trouble getting referees, though. If anybody wants to officiate, I know the TSSAA doesn't mind us saying that.
Yeah, they need them. Bit of a shortage, but they're doing a great job with the two they have, and they're calling the game just fine. So great play there by White. Jonah White streaking to the forward in the field. Going to play it back a little bit, and it's going to be taken away there by number 7, Javante Robertson. He's going to play it over to Ramirez. Ramirez going to play it over to Shook. Shook with the ball. Just passes it back to Ramirez, and they're going to try to wait this one out and see what weaknesses they can find. Great defense there by Irvin. Hearn's going to play it forward to Keaton Allen. Going to keep it inbounds right there and kicks it out on his own accord. Not very good. I think he forgot where he was on the field.
I think he did too. And, of course, remind you that Gary Lockhart back there with Summer producing this one. You're getting a treat. One of the best cameramen in the business, Paul Schultz, is up on top.
Paul Schultz up there on the camera. That one on the side. Robertson going to lose it, and that's going to be Jackson Christian ball, I believe.
Still 14 minutes, actually closer to 15, 14:56 and counting left in this half.
We're going to get some subs here. Naaman Brown coming in the midfield, and new striker should be Andrew Pittman coming into this game.
And again, we'll say hello to Andrew's grandmother, who they called to tell her the game would be streamed today. I believe she's in Arkansas.
Well,
and
hopefully,
we're glad to have you with us.
Hopefully we'll see Andrew do something good here.
Andrew always plays hard when he goes out there.
He had a goal recently I remember watching.
Yes,
I can't remember which game it was, but
I think he's hit a couple this year.
I know he had one in the TRA game, but other than that, I can't remember off the top of my head. So throw in there. Jaden Irvin's going to play it forward. Big kick away. Good clearance, and we are going to be able to go and attack a little bit. That's going to be cleared out of bounds by Patel right there. Good defense, and we are going to have a chance to play this one forward if we get a throw and get our players down quick enough.
Did you see Hudson Rudd streaking down the field then? He passed several folks.
Hudson's showing off his speed today. He's normally not as quick as that, I feel like, but he's moving today and showing off his speed.
It's senior day.
He's
a senior.
He's putting it all out there. So Sutton Fowler, it's going to be a corner kick So Sutton Fowler is going to show off his corner ability.
And he is good at it, fans.
So there's the kick in the middle. Going to hit the head of Trip Hearn, but it's not going to go towards the goal. It's going to ricochet off the side. Going to be kept in by, I believe that is Jackson Guthrie. Again, Guthrie on the side there. Going to try to keep it in bounds. Good effort, but it is going to go out of bounds.
And you're right. I'll tell you what, one defender from Milan stopped. I couldn't get his number in because Tripp gets a square shot at that one. There could have been a second headed in goal.
That easily could have been another goal for the Eagles there, but it's going to get away from him just a little bit. Whistle. It's going to be Jackson Christian free kick, I believe, which is going to be in a really, really good spot if it is, and it is. So we might see an attempt on goal here. You're going to see Milan create a little wall to make it more difficult right there in the front. So
love to see the way different ways the defenses organize themselves to stop kicks.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. You have to be the wall has to be a certain distance. I can't remember the exact distance it is. It has to be a certain distance away from the free kick. So literally a foot outside the box here. Going to play it inside, and it's going to just get kicked away. That was a good chance for goal right there, but it's going to be defended well. So kicked all the way outside to Jaden Irvin. He's going to play it across to White. White going to survey the field a little bit, try to find who he can get it to. Plays it back to Hooper and then back to Irvin. Sutton Fowler with the ball, kicks it forward, and that's going to be a great pass. And Hudson Rudd going to use his speed a little bit and get on the ball. Going to get around the defender. Going to be inside. Another opportunity for goal here, and that is going to just barely miss goal. Great shot by Hudson Rudd, getting it inside right there.
Maybe foot and a half wide, maybe not that much.
Yeah, that's Hudson's third shot on the day. He has an assist already. So he's had a very attacking mindset today and is really showing off what he can do.
Goes out and should say we touched it. Interesting call.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I didn't see where we touched it, but that's going to go to Milan, who's going to attack hard. Robertson attacking very hard right there. Good defense from Irvin, but it's still going to be in Milan possession. Robertson still with the ball here. Kicks it away. And Sutton Fowler's going to get to that one first and just going to let it go out of bounds.
Invite everybody to go back and watch the last baseball game Will and I did and catch an inning of Will doing play-by-play. And athletic director Jason Shelton was your color man. He's pretty good as a color man.
He did do a great job right there. Sutton Fowler just did a great – I don't know if anyone just noticed what happened, but the reason we got that goal kick right there, which big kick from Hardy right there, but that's going to be another goal kick for the Eagles. But the reason we got that goal kick right there, Sutton saw it was on attack, and he ran in front of the attack right there, Robertson. Ran in front of him so he couldn't touch it again, and we got the goal kick. So instead of attacking it and kicking it out of bounds, he just ran in front of him and stopped him and was able to get us the ball back. So great play by Sutton Fowler. But Ramirez here going to be on the attack. Going to play it forward right here to the outside. Back to Ramirez, and it's going to be taken away by Fowler, who's going to play it forward. He's going to do some attacking here. Trip Hearn with the ball. We have a lot of men forward, not a lot of defenders back there. Tripp plays it forward, and that's going to be defended by Mills. Hardy, the freshman, tries to kick it away, but still going to be in Jackson Christian's hands. Big clearance there by White. And Naaman Brown going to have a chance to do something with it, and it's going to be defended by Patel.
Yeah, he and Patel had a good battle then.
So throw in there from Naaman Brown. Going to be cleared by Ramirez. And Milan's going to have a lot of attackers forward. So they're going to try to make a little attack going here in transition. Played forward right there to Robertson. Robertson, great defense by Sutton Fowler stopping that attack. That was about to be a one-on-one situation if Sutton didn't do anything about it. So great defense from Sutton Fowler. And Jackson Christian will have the ball after the out of bounds and the Bulldogs.
We have played spirited defense today, but both teams have gotten after it defensively. Excellent play to get that one-headed goal by Jude Taylor.
Yeah, that was a great goal. We've got lots of shots for us so far. Kind of been taking more control of it as the game's gone on. Whistle there. Going to be a throw-in for the Eagles. Jackson Guthrie will throw it in. Guthrie throws it into Hudson Rudd, and that's going to just miss out of bounds.
And we'll remind everybody, graduation will be on Facebook, and it'll be archived also. When is graduation?
May 16th, 2 o'clock on Sunday, I believe.
And my man will be going to North Alabama here, Will Cisco.
So that one going to be played into the middle. The freshman takes it off to Ramirez. Ramirez going to play forward here on the attack. He's going to try to find Robertson on the outside. Is he quick enough to get to it? No, it's going to go out of bounds. And that will be the Eagles' ball for a throw-in on the opposite side of the field. Jimmy
Ramirez not only can score, but he's a very good distributor, and they look to him to lead the attack.
Yeah, he plays that center attacking mid spot, and he is a true center attacking mid. Attacking when he can on goal. We got a whistle. And that's going to be a penalty, I believe. We are going to have a penalty kick. No?
No.
He pointed like
I thought
towards
so
the thing.
too.
I'll take it though. Free kick for the Eagles.
Yeah.
I was unsure what even happened there. I didn't see what happened. But Sutton Fowler going to kick the ball on the free kick. Big kick all the way down the field. And it's going to end up in Jackson Christian's hand. Ramirez now on the attack for the Bulldogs. Ramirez plays it on the outside. He's going to have a shot for goal, and it's going to be off. But he had a little chance right there. Would have been a deep goal, but he did have an opportunity. That's his third shot of the night.
And he feels like if he had hit it a little differently, it might have gone in.
Yeah.
And like I said, very intense young man, very studious of the game.
Definitely had a little bit of an opportunity right there. But Andrew Pittman on ball, going to be taken away by Ramirez. Andrew playing good defense now, trying to get the ball back. Jonah White now on defense and going to get out of bounds, and that will be the Eagles' ball. Big throw there, playing it quick to Naaman Brown. So still out of bounds on the Bulldogs.
And they could have gone to Brown or Trip Hearn, either one on that one.
Jonah White looking again for the throw in here. Going to be a big throw downfield. Good head away from the Bulldogs. Ramirez going to give a big kick downfield. Hardy streaking forward, but not going to be able to get the ball. Robertson on the outside takes a big chop at it, but is not able to make contact. Hudson Rudd with the ball, going to slow play this now. Plays outside to Guthrie. Jackson Guthrie finding the middle. Trip Hearn in the middle of the field. Playing against Ramirez. Robertson going to get the ball away right there. Number 5, Matthew Richardson. Takes it off to Hardy. Hardy plays middle. Headed away by Jaden Irvin. Trip Hearn in the middle of the field. Kicks forward. Defended by Patel. Ball in the air. The freshman Shook heads it to Hardy. Going to end up with Trip Hearn. Hudson Rudd looking for an attack here. Streaking on the side.
Another burst out of Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson's done a great job this game. Great cross right there. We're going to go out of bounds. Tried to find somebody right there on the side. He's done a great job with that cross right there.
He sure had. I think going back to defense, Jaden Irvin has been a very busy young man back here today.
Yeah, Jaden, Sutton, Logan, and Jonah White in defense today, and they all 4 have done a phenomenal job. Still shutting them out so far, not allowed many shots. So that's the key. That's the key in soccer. If you keep them to 0, all you got to do is score once. So.
That's right.
We've already done our one scoring, so now all we got to do is hold them.
But obviously you'd like to add to that. Now, one ball came in from one side. Now a second one will be put at the goal. And bless the goalkeeper's heart. He ran all the way down there.
He's a better man than me.
That young man, you have to give him credit for that.
He's a better man than me. I would never went all the way down there for it. I would make somebody else do it. So goal kick for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, I believe their record is 7-4-1.
I believe that is correct.
Like you said, with a 3-game winning streak. Ramirez is going to have the ball in the attack. Going to be played against Irvin. Good move, but it's going to be kicked away by Logan Hooper.
Well, in that tournament, I believe they beat Peabody 3-1. They beat South Gibson 1-0, and then beat Gibson County 3-1 for the championship.
That's a good game right there. Good couple of games. So played on the inside, back and forth. Hudson Rudd going to have a chance, an opportunity to streak down the field. He's going to kick it forward and use his speed to his advantage. That one going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be Jackson Christian corner. So we'll get a good opportunity on goal here.
It'll take a little time because Sutton Fowler's on his way.
Yeah,
We've got a little over 2 minutes.
Had to come all the way from the defense. This is a good last-second opportunity for us. Try to get a goal before the half ends. 1-0 your score. Eagles ahead. Officially now, 2 minutes left in this half.
And of course, they'll have a couple of men, not only their goalkeeper, but they're right at the goal line or face of the goal. They can't touch it with their hands, only the goalkeeper.
Ooh, yes, great goal there. I believe that's going to be, not sure who got that one. I think it's going to be Logan Hooper get credit with that goal. I know I saw it come off his foot, and I believe he was the last one to touch it. So just off the back of his foot, and great goal by him. So that's going to be.
Gary, do we have a replay very quickly on that one, or not a replay? Okay, no replay on that one.
I believe I'm gonna.
Well, let's go ahead and give Logan.
I'm gonna give it to Logan Hooper.
2-0, and that is a big lead in soccer.
Yeah, that is a big lead. We have done a great job for the 2-0 goal.
And of course, at halftime, we will have live right here streamed the Senior Day festivities.
Great goal there on the corner. Good opportunity from Sutton, allowing us to get the goal, and I'm going to give him credit for the assist on that too. So on attack again, here is Hudson Rudd. Played back to Jackson Guthrie. Robertson going to be on attack for the Bulldogs now, but it's going to be taken away very quickly. Good defense by Jaden Irvin, and good move there by Trip Hearn to get around Robertson, who is very harshly defending him.
You know, it's hard to say which one is Tripp's better sport, football or soccer.
Yeah, he is great at both. He did a great job on defense there, and he's done a great job in the midfield and soccer. So Ramirez is going to keep that one in bounds, and it's going to be cleared by Hooper.
Hooper's kick, a very good one.
And that's going to have an opportunity for Rudd to do something with it. Smartly kicked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. And Hudson's going to quickly get that so we can make a attack on this. So big throw from Rudd. Going to be kicked away by the Bulldogs. 30 seconds left in the half.
And we'll stay here, not go to commercial when the Senior Day comes up.
Jaden Irvin on attack, going to be out of bounds. Someone's going to look for one last attack before this half ends. Big throw by Jaden Irvin quickly. Going to go out of bounds again. They have one more shot if they throw it in fast to try to get an attack.
Don't know we'll get there in time to do much.
And that's going to be kicked away, and that'll be the end of the half. So at the end of the half, 2-0 your score. So far the stats for the Eagles.
And we're going to stay here as they will present the four seniors. And always a fun time and a sad time at the same thing.
Yep.
And this, I believe, is the last home game as tournament action starts next week. I know across town the Best of the West is going on. And this is a good matchup. Again, we are a single-A school in Division II. Milan in basketball and most of the sports is double-A this year.
Yeah, I believe they're 3A in football.
They will be 3A. They're moving up in football, I believe, to 4A.
4A. That's probably true. I know they were 3A last year.
But our young men, both teams have played hard. We've managed to get 2 goals in there. And, of course, Coach Darren Goldie comes across here with his team. And there'll be a couple of guys over on the bench. That should be the seniors over there on the bench with him. And I said he was coming across. And I like our keepers' shirts today.
Yeah, I do. I do like the neon.
Yeah, that's standout. I got to get me some neon shirts. And but I do really like those, and love our uniforms. And of course, you wear your dark jerseys at home. You wear your white jerseys on the road in soccer.
Yes, you do.
And sometimes called football, spelled differently though in Europe and other parts of the world. And don't use your hands except for the goal. Well, you can use them, but you get caught using them, and it's a penalty. Mm-hmm. And you'll either give up a kick or a throw. And now here comes the seniors out here.
And Southern Capital Advisors Field for our senior night activities. We'll get right into it here. Our first senior is Garrett Blankenship. Garrett is the son of Jeff and Laura Blankenship. Garrett has been at JCS for 14 years and has played soccer for 8 of those years. His favorite verse is Psalms 121, verses 1 through 2. I lift my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth. Garrett's favorite memory is practicing soccer in the pouring rain until lightning struck. After graduation, Garrett plans to attend Harding and major in biology. Mr. Garrett Blankenship. Our next senior is Trip Hearn. Trip is the son of Bobby and Missy Hearn. Trip has been at JCS for 13 years and has played soccer for 8 of those years. His favorite verse is Proverbs 14:30. A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones. Trip's favorite memory is watching Sean and Nicholas fight. After graduation, Trip plans to attend UNA. Mr. Trip Hearn. Our next senior is Cameron Mayners. Cameron is the son of Joel and the late Tracy Mayners. Cameron has been at JCS for 14 years and has played soccer for 4 of those years. His favorite verse is Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. Cameron's favorite memory is just being with his teammates every day. After graduation, Cameron plans to attend Harding University and study exercise science. Mr. Cameron Mayners. And our last senior is Hudson Rudd. Hudson is the son of Jason and Marcy Rudd. Hudson has been at JCS for 14 years and has played soccer for 4 of those years. His favorite verse is Psalm 18:28. My God turns my darkness into light. Hudson's favorite memory was when Sean had a thermos of hot chocolate for the game, and Jonathan burned his mouth at halftime thinking it was water. After graduation, Hudson plans to attend Lipscomb and major in business. Mr. Hudson Rudd. Since I could not get the microphone and everything working before the game started, we're going to take just a second right now and use this time to have a prayer and have a prayer for these guys and their future endeavors, if you guys don't mind. Kind Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, for the blessings you give us. Thankful for these young men, what they've meant to this soccer program. Thank you for watching out for all these boys that are playing this evening from both schools and our officials. We ask you continue to do that here in the second half and give our visitors safe travels back home. Lord, as these 4 young men leave here and attempt many things in the future, Lord, we just ask that you help them to keep their eyes on you. And if that's their focus, they'll have success. Lord, help us every day to strive to put you first and others before ourselves. It's in that name we pray. Amen. Let's give another round of applause to these 4 guys.
End a ceremony for 4 of the finest young men you'd ever want to meet, and we'll try to say something about it. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to try to take a quick time out here on the Jackson Christian Sports Network, brought to you by Worthy Road Studios.
It can be overwhelming to figure out what's best for your child, especially during middle and high school years. When it comes to education, you want a school that invests in your child, providing a place to belong, be challenged academically, and become well-rounded. A place where knowledgeable teachers, coaches, and administrators take the time to understand your child's unique gifts and to nurture them, providing them with both guidance and opportunities. A place where classmates build one another up, and your child can excel in classroom, on stage, on the field, and in life. A place that provides community for your entire family as your child discovers passion and purpose on the journey to graduation and a meaningful life. If you're looking for a Christ-centered, accredited education, a place where your student and your family will belong, you'll find it at Jackson Christian. Learn more about the Jackson Christian family by visiting campus, where your child can experience a typical school day and meet other students. Call 731-300-4578 or email admissions@jcseagles.org to schedule your visit. Jackson Christian. Learn to lead, grow, and serve like Christ.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
And we're back ready for second half action. Will Cisco again will be on the call. He's a senior, and I'm going to say this. He has done a great job as a color analyst, but for soccer, I know when somebody is a lot better than I am, and he is very good. Actually, I saw a women's college soccer game today, and Will has done a much better job than the play-by-play man for Oklahoma. They might want to hire Will Cisco. And here he is.
I would take it.
Will Cisco.
So first half, little summary of what happened. 2 goals. We are leading 2-0. We have a first goal coming from Jude Taylor, assist from Hudson Rudd, and then we on a corner kick right before the half ended, Sutton Fowler swung one in to Logan Hooper, who scored a goal off his heel. So that was 2 goals in the first half. We are leading 2-0, and the Bulldogs will kick off and have ball to start off this one.
And next year, of course, we'll have some women's soccer games, and in the spring, more men's soccer.
So kick off to Ramirez. Ramirez going to try to make a pass there to the freshman, but it's going to be taken away by Hudson Rudd. Hudson Rudd's streaking forward, but it's going to be taken away. Great move there by Ramirez, but it's going to be defended by Hudson Rudd. Good effort by Jack Johnson to try to keep it in bounds, but it's going to go out of bounds, and that will be Bulldogs' ball on the throw-in. Luke Hardy with a big kick forward. Going to be played on the outside. Ramirez now going to be in the middle. He's going to have a bit of an opening. Good defense there by Sutton Fowler. And Robertson's going to try to keep it in bounds to keep the attack going, but it's going to go out of bounds, and that will be a goal kick for the Eagles. Good attack there by the Bulldogs, but better defense by the Eagles. Oh.
Interesting. I wonder.
That's a very
they're changing up, and they say
they're going to say corner kick for some reason. Not sure how that happened, but there's going to be a corner kick for the Bulldogs.
Very interesting. That's all I can say. That way you don't have to argue with anybody.
I'll take the referee's word for it, I guess. So good defense there. Patel with the ball now for the Bulldogs. Jack Johnson, a little bit of struggle with the ball there, but Trip Hearn's going to clear it, I believe. Big clearance there by the Bulldogs. Jaden Irvin going to head it away, but Ramirez is going to take possession. Ramirez quickly attacking. Good defense by Hudson Rudd. He's been tearing up Ramirez right there on the last two attacks, keeping the ball out of his hand, out of his possession. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Will be Milan's ball.
And Hudson and Tripp and the four seniors, they're having great games as you should when you have senior day.
So throw in here by Hughes, Edward Hughes. Plays it to the freshman, Luke Hardy. Kicked, was trying to swing it in, but that's going to go out of bounds. Good effort from Addison Caldwell to try to keep it in bounds, but that will be a free kick for the Eagles.
Of course, Hughes, a senior for the Milan club.
That's going to be out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Good opportunity here for the Eagles. Jaden Irvin going to throw the ball in. Jaden Irvin, big throw downfield, going to try to find Trip Hearn, and that's going to be out of bounds. Should be Eagles ball, and it is. So trying to find an attack here. Going to be headed away by Mills. Try to be kept in bounds by the freshman Hardy, but is not going to be able to. Header again by Trip Hearn. Hudson Rudd on the inside. Mills doing a great job. That's the third stop in defense he's had right there to keep the attack from advancing. Sutton Fowler now in the back of the field with the ball. Going to try to keep it away from Robertson, and he does. Plays forward, and that's going to go all the way downfield. That would have been a great play if we had an attacker up there. That was a beautiful pass.
It was good enough as a clearing kick, too.
Yeah, great clear. He just meant to clear it, but if someone was there, it would have been a marvelous pass. Stayed in bounds the whole time. So Ramirez on the attack now. Going to be one-on-one with Fowler. Sutton Fowler does a great job defending and clearing that one as well. That was a one-on-one before he got to the goalie. Two-on-one, I should say. Hardy, the freshman, with the ball, plays it to Ramirez. Ramirez is going to take a shot, but it's going to be defended by Sutton Fowler. He's doing a great job countering Ramirez so far this half. So goal kick by Cameron Mainers. Right to Trip Hearn. Going to be kicked away by Mills. Mills has done a great job clearing the ball today. Ramirez on the attack, takes a shot, and it's going to be scooped up easily by Cameron Mainers.
Very dependable young man, plays basketball and plays football.
Was very, very good on the line this year and as a post player.
Yes, he had some nice hook shots, too.
Hardy on the attack. Good defense there. And
I think somebody blew a whistle. No, they're still playing.
They're still playing. It looked worse than it was. He probably just knocked the wind out of him. He's going to stay there for a little bit. But you're allowed to make that kind of hard contact only if it is on the ball. And he did make an effort for the ball. They're going to give him a time here. He seems to be – I think he's bleeding a little bit from the nose.
Yeah, and you have to go out.
Yeah. So that was a risky play by Jonah, but he did do the right thing. He played the ball, and it just so happened they collided. But he seems to be okay. Just a little bit of blood drawn or something. Yeah, I think we've got some blood on the turf.
Yeah, and if that's the case, you have to put, I believe it's rubbing alcohol that has to be put, probably 71 or 91%. And I want to say, let's see, is that Hayden Wheeler that came in for him?
Yes, and I believe is that Luke Hardy, the freshman? I can't tell the number from here. I believe it is.
I think 11 Wheeler came in for him.
Yeah, but
who got hurt? Yeah.
I believe that is Luke Hardy.
Yeah, see him over on the training table. Of course, Hardy's a freshman.
Mm-hmm. They've done a great job attacking tonight. He's maybe young, but he does do a great job.
Well, they've got a couple of good young freshmen.
Yeah, they do. Shook is a good one as well. He's done a great job on the wing.
And since we're mentioning young people, I believe Coach Goldie also coaches the middle school team too.
Yes, he does. He does the high school and middle school. He does the girls as well, doesn't he?
Yes, he's building a program on both sides. A very fine soccer coach.
He does it all. I believe Coach Pirtle, the assistant basketball coach, helps Goldie as well with the middle schoolers.
Yes.
So trying to make it attack are the Eagles, but it's going to get away, and Ramirez is going to have possession of the ball. He's going to kick it forward. Going to play a great pass here to the outside, but Sutton Fowler is going to be on it, and he is going to clear it away. Ramirez does a great job taking it back, though. Going to be countered by the Eagles' defense. They have two on him right now. Out to Wheeler. Wheeler plays it back to the defense. He's going to cross to the side, but Trip Hearn's going to take control of that, and we are going to have another opportunity for an attack. Garrett Blankenship getting into open space. Good try to pass there, but it's going to be broken up by Patel.
Yeah, Patel got in there and stopped him. We had a man breaking.
Ramirez plays it out to Shook. Shook plays it forward. Robertson plays it back to Shook. And inside tries to find Ramirez, but Trip Hearn's going to take possession of that ball. Tries to kick it forward to Hudson Rudd, but it will be taken away. Good play on the header right there by Trip Hearn, but it's still going to end up in Ramirez's possession. Little scuffle for the ball. Ramirez going to end up with it. Tries to take a shot on goal, but it's going to be off to the side a little bit. That's his 5th shot of the game.
And we'll remind folks at home before you get upset, the football field's out of bounds is not the out of bounds in this contest. There's a gray line that you probably don't see much of, and you can see the flags, though, sticking up, which gives you an idea of where out of bounds is.
Soccer field is a little bit wider than a football field.
It sure is. A lot of fun, though, playing here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Great lights, because we have to play in the daytime down on the soccer field.
Yeah, we do. We don't have any lights down there yet.
It's a nice field. The turf coach has done a great job with it.
Mm-hmm. So Jonah White on the attack now after the back and forth with the ball. Going to go off Keaton Allen's back, and he's almost going to have another opportunity for it, but it's going to be kicked immediately out of bounds, and we are going to try to get our players down here for a quick attack. On our side of the field now. Struggled to keep possession on our side. We've done a great job defending, just haven't been able to get it over here very much in the second half. Good header by Trip Hearn. Good kick by Sutton Fowler. Nearly gets it.
Nearly get. Would you like to see them change in basketball and have the throw in as quick as you can pick the ball up without the official handling?
I don't know. It depends on the time, I think.
It's an interesting question.
It's an interesting question. Could be interesting. That one goal kick to Wheeler. Wheeler against Jack Johnson. Good defense by Jack Johnson.
And, of course, you and I got here early enough to see a little bit of spring football today.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the spring game will be against this year. I'll ask Coach P soon, but they're going to be playing a spring game this year. Kicked out of bounds by Hudson Rudd, and that will be the Bulldogs' ball.
Absolutely, and we've got one more game on the Jackson Christian School Sports Network, and that will be Monday night baseball.
Mm-hmm. Hudson Rudd plays it forward on the attack. Going to find Garrett Blankenship. Plays it around him. And that's going to be Jackson Christian ball, I believe. Good play by Garrett Blankenship, and he's going to leave that for Jaden Irvin to throw in. So everyone's going to pack the box now. Good opportunity for goal here. 2 stay back. Sutton Fowler kind of in between. There's the big throw. Good effort by Trip Hearn. And that's going to be, should be a corner kick. And it will be for the Eagles. Good try by Trip Hearn to try to get that ball, but just was a little bit too far over his head.
See Jaden Irvin coming back here towards midfield.
So the corner kick from Sutton Fowler. This one will be with his right foot, not his left. Good kick. And it's going to be kicked away. That was a great swing in right there. And that one will be whistle blown. We're going to have a little talking between the referee and Keaton Allen. Must have not liked what he did. No card will be given.
And that's the good news. No card, and sometimes preventative officiating is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. They're not very quick on the yellow cards here, like they are from time to time. So better to talk to the players and just go ahead and give it to them. They usually won't do it again. So Patel on the free kick here to Ramirez. Ramirez one-on-one with Trip Hearn. Trip Hearn marking him very well, not letting him get too far forward. Play forward there. Gets to Hudson Rudd. Hudson Rudd, great pass to Trip Hearn. Trip going to be streaking through and gets fallen over there. A little bit from both sides. They're going to let that one go. Going to have some conversations with the referee from both teams. It'll be Eagles throw in here on our side. That was a great chance for an attack.
We played about 43 minutes, so it's time for a little bit of chippiness.
Yeah, a little bit of chip. We're getting to that point, too. 2-0 is a lot to come back from, but it's still a close game.
And I said 43, mean 53 minutes.
Yeah, 53 minutes.
And where even though both coaches have substituted, it does take a physical toll on you.
Mm-hmm. We got a sub here. Wheeler coming off. And number 21, who I do not see on my roster.
And you are like me. Could it be Jackson Beals 25 instead? Let's see. No, it's 21.
No, it's
You're
21.
right.
I don't have 21 on the roster, but number 21 came in.
We apologize because we get our rosters from the coaches.
Mm-hmm.
And let me check the little short. Oh, you were checking the short.
Yeah, it's not on there.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a throw in from the Bulldogs here, straight to Ramirez. Ramirez against Trip Hearn. Tripp's done a great job marking him this whole game. Plays it back to Robertson. Robertson going to find Ramirez on the side. Plays it forward to Shook. Good defense by White there. And White's going to get it out of bounds. That's could go either way. And they're going to give it to the Eagles.
And as you see, 26 minutes left approximately in the game with a 2-0 lead for the Eagles.
Good throw in by White. But it's going to be hit away, and now the Bulldogs are going to have a favorable attack. Played back to Ramirez. Ramirez is going to get around White. White does a great job recovering. Ramirez versus Hearn on the outside. Ramirez crosses it to the other side. Going to be headed in. And it's going to go out of bounds, and that will be a goal kick for the Eagles, I believe.
And you are correct. So Ballard has hit some dandies today.
Yeah, he has. He really has. He's done a great job passing it in from the corners and all of that. Done a great job on defense. He's not usually in the defense, but he is tonight. Hudson Rudd plays it forward. kicked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. So Jaden Irvin will come all the way down the field to throw this one in for the Eagles. So big throw in here from Irvin. Tries to find Trip Hearn. And Irvin's going to get the ball back, passes it inside. Ramirez going to take possession. Jack Johnson streaking off the field, tried to get it away from him, but he's going to get it away to Robertson before that can happen. Ramirez back with it in the middle of the field. Streaking up the field. Hudson Rudd trying to stay with him. And Keaton Allen's going to defend and get the far pass away, and that'll be out of bounds. And they're going to give it to the Eagles that time again.
Yeah, Keaton was just quicker to the ball then, Will.
Yeah, he was. He got around, stayed behind them, and when the ball went a little too far, he was able to take possession.
Absolutely. Remind people that this is the Jackson Christian Sports Network, and it's on Worthy Road Studios, the Facebook page of Jackson Christian. Be on YouTube tonight, and if you want to be part of it next year as we bring you more Eagle action, you can contact Worthy Road Studios.
So great throw in there by White. Finds Trip Hearn. Trip Hearn. Great pass right there. Going to find Jack Johnson to Garrett Blankenship. Garrett Blankenship takes a kick, and it's going to be off, and the goalkeeper will let that Oh, he kicked. That should be a corner.
That's what I was thinking. And
He kicked it before it went out of bounds. That should be a corner for the Eagles, but I don't think they're going to give it to him.
Wow. Interesting situation here. 2 subs coming on from Milan. Very interesting situation.
They must have missed that one.
Yeah, I think that time we may have had the better look.
I saw that one, but it'll be Milan ball on the kick in here. So kick there, going to go to Milan. Milan going to play it forward, but it's going to be defended by Sutton Fowler. He's going to get there before anyone else can.
Richardson was trying to get there for them.
So throw in again for the Bulldogs. Out of bounds on Jack Johnson right there. Going to be played to the defender, Patel. Patel going to inch forward. Great pass to Robertson, but it's going to be not the best touch on it, and it's going to get away from him. Too hard of a touch right there. That was a great pass by Patel to Robertson on the inside, but the touch was just too strong on it. Robertson plays forward, but it's going to get away, and Sutton Fowler will get to this ball again. Uses his speed to get to the outside, keeps it in bounds, and that's going to be kicked out of bounds by Robertson.
And a great job by Fowler to get that ball to that point. Jaden Irvin, who's done a good job on his throw-ins tonight.
Him and Jonah White have a lot of throw-ins tonight. They've both done a pretty phenomenal job on that part of it, and defending as well. Logan Hooper on the big clear, but it's going to go straight to Hudson, who's going to make a great move, and he's going to stay on the ball. That is a phenomenal move from Hudson. Showing off some of his skill there. He's going to slow play it, though, do the smart thing, try to find his teammates. Great pass to Trip. Trip Hearn on the inside takes a big kick, but that's just going to get away from way too much power.
Would it have been good in football?
It would have been pretty close, I'll tell you that. It was
the
far
other
enough.
kind of football. Huh?
It was far enough to be good in football.
Of course, Alden Holland. Did Alden ever play on the soccer team? He's playing baseball, but he was our kicker for the football team.
Yeah, he did play in his younger years. I know that. So he does have some soccer experience.
Has become a very good outfielder, and his pitching gets better every time he goes to the mound.
Yeah, he's got some hopes to play some college baseball, so we'll see where that goes with him. But Ramirez here on the attack, plays it forward. Great speed by Jaden Irvin to kick it out of bounds.
Oh, but great speed shown by him and hustle. Avery Bradford, we know, is going to play college baseball down at Freed Hardeman, where I'll be tomorrow. Yep. And Ray Pack will be doing the women's softball. Freed in the conference tournament of the Mid-South Conference.
Yes, they are. I believe we had another offer. Trip Hearn received an offer to play at Freed Hardeman. I think he's already headed down to UNA for this fall, so don't think he'll be taking that, but did receive the offer from Freed.
Okay, well, Freed Hardeman's got an outstanding soccer program.
They do.
Very good sponsor of this school too is Freed Hardeman.
Freed does a lot. So on the big punt there after the attempt on goal for the Bulldogs. Going to be cleared, and there's going to be an attack made by the Bulldogs, I imagine. Going to find Ramirez. Ramirez on the inside, plays it forward. Going to be taken away by Sutton Fowler and played to Trip Herm. Hudson Rudd tries to play it to Blankenship, but it's going to be kicked away by Patel. Another great pass. That one's going to be close. And Blankenship is going to be able to get it forward. Can he beat out the keeper? That should be a corner.
Well, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let you call it.
And he gives the corner that time, I think.
Thank you.
Yes, it's going to be a corner that time.
Boy, a third goal would really be nice right now.
Third goal would really be nice. Sutton Fowler, as you saw earlier, does a great job on the corner kicks.
And we are playing the Gibson County Tournament's champion here tonight, Milan.
Yeah, Milan seen so far, they haven't had a goal yet, but they've had a lot of shots on goal. So I think this has been a great matchup for us tonight. That's the kick, and it's going to get to Trip Hearn, but he's going to just kick it a little too high. So great throw in there. Was able to find Tripp, but just off his foot and not the right way. It's hard to kick it off your foot like that from a corner because it's coming from so fast from a different direction. You got all these people around you. Very difficult thing to do.
Yeah, and of course Tripp's dad, Bobby Hearn, played a long time ago for me at a couple of sports. But his mother, Missy Hearn, one of the outstanding economics students I ever taught.
So the kick there by the Bulldogs. Naaman Brown going to do a great job trying to defend there. It's going to get played into the defense, and that's going to be a shot by number 5, Matthew Richardson.
See how they rule it because Cameron pulled his hands away from it.
Not sure. I didn't
see the official signal was out of our line of sight. He's walking in now. Cameron went to get the ball. They'll probably stop the clock here in a minute. Sometimes they don't. They let it run on, and they are letting it run on. 17 minutes and 2 seconds and counting. Everybody needs a break anyway.
Yeah, me included.
Monday night, and Will does such a great job because, like I said, I've listened to people trying to improve my play-by-play in soccer, and Will is just great. I think I need to send a clip to Oklahoma today and let them hear that. And he may skip and go straight from high school to calling soccer.
Oh, I would love that. It's all about remembering the names, you know.
Yep.
So on the outside, Naaman Brown does a great job defending that. You're going to kick it off the shins of the Bulldogs. That would be number 4, Addison Caldwell, who he was up against. And the throw in here from Jaden Irvin. Jaden going to make a big throw to Trip Hearn, but it's going to be headed away. Big high kick. Good play there by Keaton Allen. Ramirez in the middle of the field. Good defense. And Patel going to make the big clearance, try to find someone in the attack. Ramirez rips that one away from Allen. A little bit of a push and shove from both teams. And we're going to have a foul there. They're going to get Logan Hooper with a little bit of a body.
Oh, a yellow card.
Who'd they give that to? Trip Hearn?
No, it may have been to Logan. I don't know. We'd
They're
have to go back.
They're talking to Tripp.
Are they talking to Tripp?
I think they're going to give that one to
Oh,
Tripp.
they did give it to Tripp. Okay. Must have been an extra action besides the initial bump.
We're going to have a penalty from Ramirez.
And this is their best penalty kicker. Looks Jimmy Ramirez on, who had some big goals in that tournament last week. And all the pressure on Cameron Mainers.
Cameron ECS, there were 3 penalty kicks, and he saved one of them. So that's a you may think 1 for 3 is not very good, but the kicker definitely has the advantage in a penalty kick.
Got a big advantage.
A huge advantage. It is very hard to save a penalty kick. If you put me out there 100 times, I might save it once. So the run up here. Oh, Cameron. Great job by Cameron Mainers. And he's going to recover
and he got on it.
Woo-hoo. That's an absolute phenomenal save by Cameron Mainers. Coming in clutch for the Eagles there. That was probably the biggest play of the game.
It was.
I'm going to punt it forward to Naaman Brown, and it's going to go out of bounds and will be Bulldogs ball.
Wouldn't be surprised if he might have picked up a slight burn on the, but he covered it, and that doesn't bother him. The big man's tough.
That's a great save.
It was. That's one you want to go back and watch a few more times, and he's wiping his brow now. I think he knows he just made a big save, too.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge save. It was a great kick, too. It was all the way on the outside corner. Used that big 6'3" height length to get out there and save it. So Ramirez now on the attack. Kicks it to the outside. Going to be defended by 2 Eagles, 2-on-1 on the corner there. Going to get it back out.
Great job.
Tripp does a great job getting away from Ramirez. Patel now with the ball coming forward from the defense. Great pass into the inside, and that's going to be taken by Mainers. Good job getting out there. A little bit of ankle roll, I think, but he'll be fine.
Looked like he was going up to get a rebound when he was playing basketball. You know, he patrolled the middle quite well for y'all this year.
Yeah, he did. He did a great job. Pretty much every sport he played, he did exactly what he was supposed to. Big punt. He punts a soccer ball far, man. So that's going to be out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Eagles ball. Believe that's Jackson Guthrie going to throw it in for the Eagles. And we'll do it again.
And that's fine because that uses up time.
Yeah, well, basically all we're doing now, trying to get another goal, but mostly just keep it on our side, slow the attacks down as much as we can.
Well, this is going to be a foot race.
Sutton's done a great job getting those balls that go a little bit too far and keeping them away. Big play forward there. Sutton's going to have to get to this one quick and going to be picked up by Cameron Mainers.
Cameron also very aggressive tonight. Under 12 minutes.
Big punt downfield. Mills is going to try to head it. He's going to miss. Patel, lots of heading going on, and it's going to get all the way downfield. Garrett Blankenship trying to get the ball back. Defender doesn't panic, doesn't kick it out of bounds. Ramirez on the big pass forward, but Sutton Fallard going to be there. Good play by Naaman Brown. Going to play some good defense.
Oh, there's got to be something there. I'm sorry.
A little bit of shovage. They're not going to call anything. They're going to let play, and that's going to be a goal by number 3, Dawson Markgraf. So got away from Naaman Brown right there, crossed inside, and kicked in by Dawson Markgraf.
Who's a sophomore. He'll be back for them for a couple of more years.
Yeah, very, very young. He's very quick on the attack. So that will be the Eagles now 2-1 with 11 minutes left. We'll have the possession of the ball to start for these last 11 minutes. Whistle. But we'll just redo that.
$11 minutes even here.
I think they want to put
They
13
may put some
minutes on
time
the clock.
back. No, they're going to run it down a little bit. Or are they? Let's see what happens.
I think he wants to
with the
reset to
time.
13:50.
Wow.
So now we are going to have the kick for the kickoff this one. So Ramirez now going to be on attack, gets it away quickly. Going to try to find Markgraf again, but it's going to be great defense by White. Trip Hearn in the middle of the field after the clearance. Back and forth from the two teams, but it's going to end up with Milan on the attack. Naaman Brown does a good job keeping it in. Good job by Naaman Brown getting it forward. And now Patel with the clearance. Hooper going to give a clearance of his own. Fought right to Hudson Rudd. Now it's going to be in the hands of Keaton Allen. Keaton Allen defending a little bit. Going to find Jaden Irvin.
Physical action getting more. Will.
Good physical play from Jaden right there. Robertson really came into him, and he shoved back really well to keep possession of the ball. Them two have been going at it for about the past 10 minutes, them two. Nothing against the rules. It's all been clean, but they've really been physical down there. And going to be kicked out of bounds by the defense. Hudson Rudd will be there. Probably won't throw it in, but he'll have the ball. Have a whistle. Oh, we got subs. That's why we stopped. We've got some subs coming in for the Bulldogs.
And according to the on-the-field clock, now we're under 12 minutes.
Yes, now we are under 12 minutes. In a good spot, too. Need another score. Would be preferable to stretch this one out and probably put the nail in the coffin.
Because they have learned how to fill the left wing and make that pass over there.
Yeah, they've been close all night, so that one showed that they can score with ease. So after the throw-in, Milan does a great job defending, and they are going to be back on the attack. Robertson with the ball, going to play it out to Wheeler. Wheeler going to try to keep it inbounds here, and he's unable to. That'll be the Eagles' ball still on our half of the field. So big throw in there from Jonah White. Milan going to take possession. Clears it out. Logan Hooper does a great job clearing it from our side. Naaman Brown now with the ball. Tries to play it forward to Keaton Allen. Keaton's still going to have the ball. Does a great job getting around the defenders. 3 on him. Now 4. Passes it back out, and it's finally going to get away from him. Ramirez now on the attack for the Bulldogs. Ramirez on the outside. Plays it back in. Passes it to the inside. Markgraf and Fallard on it. And that's going to go off of Markgraf, and that will be a Eagles goal kick.
Good job by our defender back there to put it into Markgraf.
Yes, great job by Sutton. Ten minutes left, 2-1 your score. We've had 1 yellow card this game. Eagles ahead. Big kick by Sutton. And the header going to be kicked down the field, and they should kick that one out of bounds. So, again, we are in a great spot now.
We really are, Will. And that one kind of went off their defender wrong. It worked out well for us. 9:39 and counting. That 1-goal lead, though, very precarious right now.
Yeah, very, very precarious. Not where you want to be, but it's better than being tied or down 1.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna try to hold this one off. Definitely, this is a big win we want, even though it's not a division game or anything. This is a big booster. So tying it would not be what you want.
Oh, the fans are going to argue that one.
Yeah, that was that looks like it came off. He is going to switch it up.
Okay, very good. He may have gotten some help
yeah,
from
he got some help from the other referee who might have saw it clearer than he did. He might have missed that one, but he is going to be Eagles ball.
Very good.
So big throw in here from Jonah. Going to be outside of Sutton Fowler. Sutton Fowler dangerous in this spot. Kicks all the way to the other side, and they're going to let that one go. That'll be out of bounds on the Eagles, and that'll go to Milan Bulldogs. So looking for the throw. Throws it downfield. Going to be out of bounds again. Trip Hearn trying to make a play on it, but just not enough room over there.
Still a great effort to slow things up, and the out-of-bounds play was the best anyway.
Big throw here. Ramirez keeps it in play. Jaden never does a great job keeping it on our side of the field. They're just going to keep kicking it away as much as they can, keeping it on this side of the field. Don't want to let it get on Milan's side where they can have an opportunity to score. Robertson trying to make a play on it. Jaden doing a great job defending, keeping him away from it. Sutton going to clear. Absolutely beautiful clearance. Naaman Brown going to clear again. And Hudson's going to try to streak for it and try to make sure he kicks it out of bounds. And that should be Jackson Christian ball. No, it's going to be Milan Bulldogs ball. Good little box out there by Garrett Blankenship trying to get the leverage on it, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Jackson Guthrie. So we again are going to waste as much time as we can.
Yeah, I think Guthrie actually had ideas though on launching one on goal, but it kind of went off the side of his foot then.
Well, must have not went the way he wanted.
Remind everybody that we play baseball at home Monday night for the last game on the Jackson Christian Sports Network for this year. Graduation coming up, it'll be televised.
Jonah White kicks it forward. Mills on the clearance. Ramirez now finds Wheeler on the side. Wheeler going to play it upfield and going to be cleared by Sutton Fowler. Trip Hearn now on the attack. Good little kick up. He's going to find Garrett Blankenship. But it's going to be defended by Mills, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles ball.
Yeah, it should be. We also remind people that Worthy Road Studios, that brings you these games on the Jackson Christian Network, does church services, weddings, funerals, and all sports. Matter of fact, we'll be going up and covering a guy that's got an automatic, autographed Mickey Mantle glove. There's a story behind it. It's more than just the glove in a couple of weeks.
So now on the attack, great defense there by Sutton. Sutton's done a great job defending today. Finds Jackson Guthrie. And that's a great job by Jackson Guthrie to keep the defender off of him. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Right now we need to be playing Olivia Newton-John song, Let's Get Physical.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most physical games I've seen. And that's going to be a foul.
They said the game with Lexington was quite physical too,
Yeah,
but Lexington's always physical. It doesn't matter what sport you play.
They were a very big team when I watched that one, but it was a very physical game. Lots of yellow cards between the two teams. So Patel now on the free kick. Going to find Ramirez. Ramirez going to play it in the middle to Robertson. Good defense by Jaden Irvin. Great job keeping it away, and that's going to be cleared by Sutton Fowler. Sutton Fowler going to be looking to find someone there.
There's got to be some schools looking, even though he's just a junior at Sutton Fowler.
Most definitely. Now on the attack of the Bulldogs. Going to have an opportunity here to do something with it, and it's going to be scooped up by Cameron Mainers.
Yeah, right with Robertson bearing down on him.
So now the farther we get into the game, you realize how important saving that penalty was, because it'd be a much different game right now.
You're right, and they would have the momentum.
Going to have a whistle. I don't know who they're going to give it to. I have no idea.
It's going to go to Milan. 4:19 and counting in this contest. Every tick so important to both teams. One trying to hold on for the win, the other trying to tie it up.
So here's the big kick from Milan. Going to play it in the middle. Wow, that was a great kick, but it's going to go straight to Cameron Mainers. There was a player there that could have been complicated.
And they broke a little late on it, but you know Cameron was focused.
Yeah, he was focused. He wasn't gonna let that one go. So big punt downfield. They're gonna have to restart the attack. Hudson Rudd's gonna get around him. He's gonna have a chance on ball here, and it's gonna go out of bounds. That should be Eagles ball, and it is. It's gonna be a throw in. Hudson Rudd gonna take it.
And, of course, you have, with Worthy Road Studios doing the shooting, you have the clock up there. So keep an eye on the clock and the play at the same time.
So the throw in, I believe Jaden Irvin is down there throwing it in, and he is. Going to throw it all the way in, trying to find Trip Hearn. And it's going to be cleared by the Bulldogs. Sutton Fowler now with it. Ramirez going to play downfield. That's going to be close to offsides. Not going to call it. Going to be Robertson. Plays it outside. Number 21 clears it in, and that's going to be great defense by the Eagles. That was a great attack by Milan, but it's going to be defended by a group of Eagles.
Very dangerous a minute ago with Robertson, and you see Robertson streak back down in here and get back into the play.
Yeah, the more and more I looked at it, at first initial reaction was offsides because I think he just used his speed. I think he was just there right when the ball was kicked. So that's a great play.
I couldn't decide whether it was offside. It was close.
It was close. But he's definitely just fast, so that was my first reaction. But Ramirez going to be with the ball. Going to be kicked away by Jonah White. Kick to the middle of the field. Sutton Fowler going to head that away. Ramirez going to be back on the attack. Final 2 minutes of this game.
And we need to get it back in the other end.
Yeah, this is a very dangerous spot to be in. Great clearance there. Going to kick it out of bounds, let our defenders get back a little bit. Good play by Logan Hooper.
Of course, in soccer, the clock continues to run, 2 20-minute halves.
So throw in there for the Bulldogs. Trip Hearn going to head it away. Wheeler going to cross it into Robertson. Robertson plays it to Ramirez. Ramirez tries to take a big kick at it.
Another, I thought, a hand violation.
And Cameron Mainers going to scoop that one up.
And smothers it. Wow, Cameron Mainers, he might, even though we've had goals by other guys, he may have to be the player of the game, Will.
Yeah, he's done a great job saving it right there. Had a little bit of a complication with Ramirez on the ground right there, and he was able to get up and take a shot, but Cameron has done a great job saving the ball today. Was close on the one goal, almost got a fingertip on that one as well.
We really don't want Ramirez to handle the
No, we want to keep it away from him. Tripp's doing a great job trying to mark him so he can't get an opportunity. Great defense there. Last minute of play. Just one good clearance might end this one. Hudson Rudd going to take Keaton Allen going to take the big kick, and that's a great job by Keaton, keeping it on this side of the field. Patel going to try to give the Bulldogs another chance. Good kick by Logan Hooper.
Keep your eye on the clock and the play, fans, but you can see the clock. This
is going to be a big attack here for the Bulldogs. And Tripp does a great job keeping it out of bounds. He's gonna hold this one for as long as he can.
He'll drop it, which is a wise move, and let somebody else throw it in.
Very, very slow is Jonah White. He's going to play it to Hearn. Hearn, that's a foul.
Oh,
that'll be a yellow. Foul. And that'll just be the end of the game. So great job by the Eagles. And they're going to pull off a great win, 2-1. Eagles do a great job on senior night picking up a win over Milan, who has been hot so far. Like you said, they had a 3-game win streak. We break that tonight.
Won the Gibson County tournament on top of that, and 2 fine soccer teams playing tonight. And, Will, I guess what we need to do is take about a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and let you recap the scoring in this contest. You're on the Jackson Christian School Sports Network, brought to you by Worthy Road Studios. Let's take a 2-minute timeout.
It can be overwhelming to figure out what's best for your child, especially during middle and high school years. When it comes to education, you want a school that invests in your child, providing a place to belong, be challenged academically, and become well-rounded. A place where knowledgeable teachers, coaches, and administrators take the time to understand your child's unique gifts and to nurture them, providing them with both guidance and opportunities. A place where classmates build one another up and your child can excel in classroom, on stage, on the field, and in life. A place that provides community for your entire family as your child discovers passion and purpose on the journey to graduation and a meaningful life. If you're looking for a Christ-centered, accredited education, a place where your student and your family will belong, you'll find it at Jackson Christian. Learn more about the Jackson Christian family by visiting campus, where your child can experience a typical school day and meet other students. Call 731-300-4578 or email admissions@jcseagles.org to schedule your visit. Jackson Christian. Learn to lead, grow, and serve like Christ.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
A huge non-district win for Jackson Christian School, 2-1 tonight. Here's Will Cisco, your play-by-play man, with the scoring stats and a little bit of commentary about the seniors.
So I'll start off with Milan's one goal. Dawson McGrath scores that one with an assist from Ramirez. And then for the Eagles scoring tonight, we had 2 goals. First one was assist from Hudson Rudd to Jude Taylor on the little knock-in in the first half, and the second one was at the end of the first half when Logan Hooper kicked one in off the corner from Sutton Fallard. So those 2 goals tonight, great job by both of them. And the seniors tonight that were recognized on senior night, we have Trip Hearn, who's been playing soccer all 4 years here, done a great job over the years. He'll be attending UNA in the fall with me. And then nextly, we have Cameron Mainers. I believe he's headed to either Lipscomb or Harding.
I think he's going to go to Harding.
Harding, I believe. I heard Harding as well. Garrett Blankenship, the other senior, said he played 8 years here, so all through middle school, elementary, played soccer at Jackson Christian. He'll be headed to Harding as well. And then finally, the last senior, Hudson Rudd, played here all in high school. He's done a great job in the midfield over the 4 years, and he'll be headed to Lipscomb in the fall. I believe he's still undecided, but Lipscomb is his favorite right now. So all of them, great job tonight, and wish them luck on the rest of the college experience.
2-1 victory for Coach Darren Goldie and his team. And, Will, I think that we both agree that even though the seniors played well and did a lot of good things, we had some scoring. Player of the game, especially after stopping the penalty kick, has to be one Cameron Mainers.
Yeah, Cameron Mainers easily played the game and saved us that one. Like I said earlier, he had a couple of great saves. 1 for shots on goal, and 2, that penalty was the turning point in the game. If he didn't, that penalty easily could have tied this one up, and we could have left here with a draw more than likely. So great job by Cameron, single-handedly saved that game.
He really did, and of course, a very fine Bulldog team. They come in here champions of the Gibson County tournament, on a 3-game winning streak. We had lost our last game against ECS. They're well coached by Julian Beard, and a great job by them. But a big win. We've got to be happy, and we thank the administrations and the coaches and players of both schools for their cooperation, helping us get rosters and some things together about the teams. And, of course, our athletic director, and we were going to tease him a little bit about being color man, but he is good.
Yeah,
Actually, he's a
did do a good
communications major, and Will takes his communications class. And, of course, this will be Will's last soccer game for this year. Hopefully he can get back up. You're going to UNA next year.
Yes, I'll be at North Alabama next year. I'll still be up here, though. Don't you worry. I'm coming to all the football games and all the events. I'll be up here all the time still.
And, of course, if Dave Wade, there's one game a year, and Dave is a fireman that he can't get there. But if Dave can't get there to do color in football, we'll hope that Will can be available, who does a great job with that. And we would like to remind people that any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. Now, for a very, very unusual situation, let me turn around as I end this thing. This game was produced and directed by both Paul Schultze and Gary Lockhart. Summer Sturgis, who looks better than both of those two guys and does a great job. She was the assistant director, and she's going to be working with us more. The play-by-play announcer, now it says that he was color, but the play-by-play man is the one and only, the end or wide out with the golden hands for the football team, Will Cisco. And humbly, I was the color man tonight. And, of course, on camera was the one and only Paul Schultze. And we thank all those guys. They do such a great job. We love it here. We'll see you Monday with baseball. Graduation will be streamed also, and then we'll be back next year. So it's time to say thanks for your time this time till next time. Good night, all.